Steven, you got it.
Everybody was kung fu fighting? I don't know. Oh my gosh, welcome back to Full Time Movie Fans.
It's been so long that our hair grew out and then we both cut it.
Yeah, right in time. I was coming up on recording and I was like, I need a haircut. I'm getting it done before so I don't look like a fool.
Life is rough, then you die.
Yeah, you know what I should have did for this movie?
Before we die, we're recording this podcast.
Yeah, I should have cut my hair like the main character.
Oh, you should have.
The whole front's bald and the
yeah. It would look good on you.
Dang, I missed it. I wasn't thinking. I don't think anybody looks good with that cut.
You know, I can recognize him.
Yeah, Asian monk dude.
If that means anything.
Yeah. So this is a.
Oh no, I have to do it because you did the intro.
Oh, okay.
So welcome back, full-time movie fans. Today we're talking about Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which is basically just Kung Fu Panda 3.
You guys have.
No, he likes that one a little too much back there.
Oh yeah. We've got Steven here with us. So you guys
back,
can't
but
see him,
but he didn't turn his mic on.
No, he didn't.
So he's just gonna sit there quietly.
You might hear him occasionally.
Oh, here, hold on.
Doing something. Hi. Yeah, we got Steven.
That probably worked.
Two things you guys have wanted more of: kung fu movies
and Steven.
We're
not putting a camera on him. I'll give you the short and then the long. Right? You're not getting what you want. The long answer is I'm moving actively, moving right now.
Yeah, his hands are moving.
My hands are moving.
Blinking.
My mouth's moving. My belongings from this home are moving to a different one. So I'm not. Why would we put a whole thing together just so that we could have you look at Steven once every like 45 seconds?
This is moving.
This is moving right.
It's not going to be here. This is going to be a different wall.
You see this right here? Google that.
Yeah.
You like this? Don't do. Steven said, "Don't do that." You should though. You could.
Well, we're going to do that for. Okay. Well, hey, here's the thing. Did you know that we are around 30 subscribers away from 200 right now?
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
You want to know something very funny?
What?
Like a year ago, you remember when I was doing the frog drawings?
Yeah.
The frog of the day?
Yeah.
That's about where I was at before I started doing that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's
and
awesome.
now I'm at 1,069, and we're at 169.
Yes. Very nice.
Very nice. Just add a couple more zeros to it, you know?
Yeah. So
you could be the zero that gets added.
Just a special thank you to all the people that I begged to subscribe. Thank you for doing so.
Yeah.
I had another push recently.
Extra special shout out to the people who subscribed and are now watching.
Yeah, exactly.
Think about that once or twice.
I had somebody actually tell me, "Hey, I watched one of your videos," and I was like, "Thank you so much. Watch a few more."
Yeah. I always tell people, put it on while you sleep. I only scream once. And I don't remember what episode it is.
I currently have it running on the YouTube on my TV at my house right now.
That's great, yeah. For the cats. For the cats to watch.
Yes. And then also, shout out to Hello Philippines.
Yeah, you're going to love this.
Yeah, you're going to love this one.
This episode.
You loved Hero with Jet Li.
And you're going to love this one.
Yeah, because this has Michelle Yeoh.
Which is Steven's favorite person in this movie.
Chow Yun Fat. My nickname in middle school.
That was good. That was a good one, Jarvis. I'll actually give that one to you. You know what? Put it in the stand-up routine.
And then I don't remember her name, but she was in Hero. She's in some movies.
She was in Hero. I didn't even realize.
Yeah. I think she was.
Wasn't
she in Godzilla? She was in Godzilla. She was in one of the Godzilla movies, I'm pretty sure.
There's like
Steven,
40
can you
of them.
fact check that?
Jamie, get on this.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be able to tab out.
You've got a phone, right? I got a phone. Okay, get back to us on it. So,
the other actress in
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. She's also in Hero, and she's, I don't know how old she was in this movie. She always looks super young in Hero and in this one. So
I don't know. She's great, though.
Yeah, I think she's in a Godzilla movie or one of those types of movies. I know she was in. I told you haven't seen this movie, Cloverfield Paradox. She's in that movie. She's in a lot of movies. Memoirs of a Geisha.
Ziyi Zong.
Sure.
Ziyi Zong. Pei-pei Cheng?
There's a remake in 2016.
Yeah, I don't know, but I just
Tiger?
Yeah,
no way.
of Crouching Tiger. Her.
Yes, yeah, Z Shang.
She's like 10 years older than you.
Z. Huh?
She's like 20 years older than you.
20 years older than me?
No, she's 10 years older than you.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Jarvis, I'll be real. There's always a chance for you. Not for anybody else, though.
Okay.
What's with this 2016 version?
This is a very, like...
Oh, people hate it.
Back in the day, this movie was, like, the talk of the town when it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the bee's knees.
Yeah, people did not like the remake.
No. Just like people didn't like the remake of 12 Angry Men. It was
That's
not
true.
great. Not great.
That's not great.
Also, go check out 12 Angry Men. We did a review a long time ago.
And you should also watch 12 Angry Men. It's very good.
Yeah.
It's
It's really
very
good. I did not.
Steven, have you seen 12 Angry Men? You should watch it. It's very good. Go watch it.
Yeah. I did not. I did not expect to like it because it was all black and white. And it's
And
like
it's
one
in
of the-
one room.
Yeah, but it's so great.
You get so into it so quickly.
Speaking of getting into it, let's get into our first impressions of Crouching Tiger, Dragon Hidden in the Leaves.
Steven pretended to hit a gong in the background. Steven, can you do the traditional Japanese yo?
No.
He said no.
I wish.
He's not even gonna try.
It is.
It really is.
Do you guys?
It's a good try.
Do you watch Bleach?
I've seen up to the bounce, and that killed it for me.
Oh no, you need it. Oh yeah, I think we talked
The
about this before.
bounce.
That's a filler arc. You-
Like vampires or something.
no, maybe.
Oh,
it's
I have heard about this. The weird vampire arc
it's not great.
that I'm not privy to. Yeah, so I watched this an hour
Recently.
ago.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think I did like an hour and a half or 2 hours ago.
I'll be real. It was coming up to the time where you were supposed to be here, and I was at the last 10 minutes, and I was like, I don't remember half of the movie. So I, while watching the last 10 minutes, read the entire synopsis of the movie.
Yeah, this
so
is
that I
like.
could be in it.
To be honest, I feel like this was like 2 movies.
Yeah, that was my
Which I said
problem.
that.
Is I was like, okay, this is happening now. Okay, now this is happening. Why is everyone angry and not talking to each other? Why are they fighting now?
Yeah.
Where's the guy at?
Everybody's
What?
kung fu fighting all the time. I gotta say we'll get into it. But first impressions,
It was fun.
yeah.
I told Steven about halfway through it. I was like, my favorite kung fu movie trope is when they're just unnecessarily flying in the air.
Yeah.
It's
this
so
has
good
a lot
every
of that.
time. And I'm a sucker for a good sword.
Yeah,
It's got a
you know
good
what?
sword in it.
No, okay, so
No.
so you said this. You said that it feels like every other like Chinese kung fu movie.
Yeah, it's like a proverb.
Yeah, because there's always wire work. There's insanely cool fights.
Yeah.
There's also legendary weapons. Because we did the only other kung fu movie we've done is Hero, and all the weapons are legendary, and they all had crazy names.
Yeah, and I'm a sucker for a legendary sword. Like a really cool one of one.
I mean, that one guy had a spear,
I don't care about the spear.
and then the other dude had a huge
Oh,
paintbrush.
I'm sorry. I'm not. Are you a pole arms fan?
In recent years, I've definitely developed an appreciation for pole
And staff weapons.
Yeah.
staves.
Oh, okay.
They're okay. But if you whip out a 6 spear, and it's called what is it, Longinus or some shit like that?
Oh, Longinus, yeah.
Yeah. So
Anyway,
it's got
swords are cool.
Yeah. There's that. There's a lot of wire work. There's
Spinning,
there's fighting with multiple
big,
weapons.
flowy clothing.
Yeah, there's running on tops of water, which they did that in Hero as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's fighting on treetops.
The one thing that you said where it's there's always a restaurant or a hotel room or something that gets completely eviscerated.
There's always a moment where the protagonist goes to the restaurant to eat some dinner, and some people show up to start
and
a
they
fight.
go, ugh, I have to deal with all of this right now.
I know, and it's literally, everybody in the building that they're fighting. Like,
Yeah.
everybody somehow is just an enemy, and they've got to fight all of them. And there's
Quite
one or two
literally,
people.
everybody was kung fu fighting.
Yes, yeah. So,
I
yeah,
stole Steven's joke. You're welcome, Steven.
Yeah. Steven's like, Michael, get out.
So yeah, those were nice, very cool callback.
Oh no,
We're merging into one. Wait until he finds the transitions buttons.
fusion, ha. And then we
No,
fuse
Steven,
into
if you put it at like fade and then do it halfway like I used to in the booth. Oh, there you go. Yeah, and if you stop it halfway, there you go. It's me getting squoze. Oh.
Oh. Dude,
Hey, Jarvis.
I feel like our people. Thanks for slimming me up. Thank you a lot. I needed that.
So that was my first impression of the movie. What was your first impression, Jarvis?
Yeah.
What's your impression, Tall Jarvis?
First impression, I really liked it. I mean, a bit. I know it's kind of what is it? Is it cliche?
Yeah.
Little Asian boy likes kung fu movies. But I do.
To be fair, you don't even have to say Asian boy. Little boy likes kung fu movies.
I haven't qualified as a little Asian in a while, but Asian dude likes kung fu.
We'll
movies.
get you back there, buddy.
I do like kung fu movies.
Yeah, as you should.
And you know what? I'm gonna say something controversial. I think I like Jackie Chan movies more than Bruce Lee.
What about Jet Li?
Yeah, Jackie Chan over Jet Li movies.
Okay.
But Jet Li just he's made some bangers. The One, I really like The One. That one's crazy, so good. But this movie just like I said, it has all the things you want in a good kung fu movie. It's done really well. It's done by, I mean, you've got Michelle Yeoh, Chow Yun-fat, and also
ZZ Yang.
Yeah, so
Zhang.
she's in everything. So. Great characters. The fight scenes are, I think, really great. Yeah, man. I don't know if this is like a top 20 movie for me, like Sonic 3 is, but
yeah,
it's good.
Top 10
for others.
It's like a top 3 movie.
For
Sonic
some,
is
yeah.
like a top 3 movie.
But yeah, it was really great.
Right, Steven?
Huh?
It's like a top. Sonic 3 is like a top 3 movie. Huh?
Truman Show.
It's Truman Show and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I thought you were going to say Sonic 1 and Sonic 2.
No, Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 are okay. They're like
Sonic?
top 10
Yeah.
movies.
Sonic 3 really like.
Sonic 3 though is top 3 for sure.
Yeah. And then up there also is Everything Everywhere All at Once, which we love. Also with Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah. It's fighting for top 3.
What's good, Michelle?
Jarvis really loves doing Michelle Yeoh movies. I want you to know.
Dude, she's great.
He wants to do
she's
more
great.
of them.
Dude, we did Crazy Rich Asians.
She's really good.
We did Crazy Rich Asians as well. She's also in that.
Yeah, Crazy Rich Asians
She's
is also really good.
I think you would like it, dude.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a love story. You love love stories. You love love. Like my wife loves love. I miss my wife.
She's literally in the next room.
No, she left. My wife left me to get dinner. This is what you come for. Speaking of full-time movie fans, is me talking about my wife and Jarvis talking about Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah, speaking of lovers leaving each other.
Oh, good transition. Are you trying to get us into the synopsis here?
Yeah, that's the whole thing about this movie is about love. It's a lovely movie about love.
Yeah, I've got a very short synopsis that's gonna make Jarvis want to expand on it,
I will stop and interject when you miss something.
I am so bad at names. I'm not even gonna pretend.
Yeah, let's not. We'll just
It has nothing to do with the Chinese language and everything to do with my tiny American brain. That's
we'll just call them by their real names because those are the ones we know, not the character names.
So we got only Ponytail Man.
Chow.
Thank you. Chow. Why are you laughing, Steven? Did you not like Only Ponytail Man? It was an apt description.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So only Ponytail Man.
Well, since you said it was like Kung Fu Panda, our main character, would that be Po? Chow? Chow is Po?
Jarvis, can I tell you a secret? I don't think I've watched Kung Fu Panda 3.
Whoa. Okay, we're gonna need to stop.
Oh, Steven's.
Hey, everybody, put it in the comments if you want us to do Kung Fu Panda 3.
Just Kung Fu Panda 3, though, not 1 and 2. Just Kung Fu Panda 3.
Which Poe's
Not the animated series.
Poe's dad is the grandfather in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That makes sense. I'm not going to lie. That makes sense a lot.
Dude,
The crane.
Dude, go look him up. He's got so many movie credits. It's insane. Dude, so many. He's been in hundreds and hundreds of movies. It's insane. But anyways.
Yeah, so
he's not in this movie.
There you go, Steven. Good job. You're multitasking well today. His brain's on brain work. Chow shows up in town with this legendary green sword.
Yeah, Green Emerald or Green Destiny or something.
Yeah, Green Destiny.
Green Destiny.
Could have a better name, I will admit. Awesome sword, though.
Yeah.
Awesome sword. And he goes, I'm back. I'm never using this again. I would give it to this other dude. I don't want it anymore. To Michelle Yeoh.
He decides to hang up the legendary sword.
And Michelle Yeoh goes, well, why don't you come with me, maybe, and we could go bring it to him together.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, I don't want to. I've got other things to do. And she says, okay, well, maybe meet me there. And we can talk about it.
Yeah, she's not being subtle.
Yeah.
I mean,
they've had a thing for each
American,
other.
I think for an American, she's being very subtle.
Yeah.
But it's very obvious that there's a little something there.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And they obviously have a thing. I, honest to God, can't recall why they don't just get together. But there was some reason for it. Like, I think she was married to or engaged to one of his friends or something before.
No, I think he was just very focused on revenge.
Okay.
And so he had
so they can't
people,
so it's just him. He's just
he had
not
people
committing.
he had people to murder.
Got it. But he's back now and he doesn't have to. What's happening? What are you recording? What are you recording? Am I being incriminated?
He's getting some behind the scenes.
Oh, it's yeah. Behind the scenes is just the scenes.
No, he's got the camera faced on himself. It's it's his reaction to us doing the video. That's his YouTube. His YouTube channel. His live react to us.
That's crazy. New idea. Let's go to every live theater in town and do a live react video of the play they're doing.
With the cameras facing us.
Oh God. Okay. So they bring it to the dude. And he's like, I don't really want this, but I'll take it. Thanks.
Yeah, and then that old guy who's Asian old guys are usually very wise and well respected.
He's like, well, I'll keep it here until you decide otherwise.
Yeah,
basically
not riddled with trauma and depressed emotions like American old people.
Yeah.
But Asian old people are always wise, and he says, hey, just so you know, he's hanging up the sword for you.
Yeah.
Which she was already like winking at him, so she already knows.
She's like, why are you winking at me? I know this.
No,
wink at him.
I like him, not you. Stop winking at me.
Yeah,
no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so, so he's the one who's like, yeah, I'll take it, I guess. But it's kind of weird that he's giving it up, but it makes sense he's giving it up for you.
And then
so you should give it up for him. You know what
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, give up the sword for your lady.
Yeah. She needs it.
Steven is.
No.
Rapidly.
She can never have.
Swords are too cool. I won't lie. I already have a wife, though, so now I just get two sword. Two sword.
So yeah. Yeah,
and so they decide to think it over for the night, right? And everyone's just chilling out. And then, surprise, sword gets stolen by a mystery person.
It's barely been in town for not even a full day.
Yeah, like it's
been there for hours.
How does somebody know it's there?
Yeah.
It was espionage. It was an inside job the whole time.
I mean, they definitely look very shady. They're dressed in all black, which is very suspicious.
Yeah.
So black is a suspicious color at night. No.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
I mean when if it's nighttime and you're dressed in all black.
Mute his mic. I'm gonna keep going.
I'm not doing a racism, I promise. I'm just saying it makes sense for a burglar to dress darkly at night.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
This is not a stereotype. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just saying at night.
There it was. I was trying to think of it. It's okay. My best friend wears all black at night. Thank you.
Right. But
Yeah.
this person was up to no good. Not all people wearing black at night are up to no good, but this one was. This person broke in.
I'm not joining this.
This person broke in to steal the sword, which they did.
Yeah, they succeeded.
Yeah, go ahead.
And
continue.
they got away in a big epic fight scene.
Yeah,
They're
it's
throwing
the first,
roof tiles off and screaming at people. And
it's the first fight
Michelle
scene.
Yeoh shows up and she's like, "I will let you go right now if you give me the sword," which was a hard ass move to do on top of a roof.
Dude, you know what I thought was cool was every time she was trying to get away, and I say she because that's foreshadowing, but she was trying to get away, run up the walls, and Michelle Yeoh was just on her butt. She's like, "Nope, get down here," and she kept pushing her down, or she would get in front of her, kick her down. Dude, I was like, dude, Michelle Yeoh's amazing.
Yeah,
she was not letting her, like, she had to earn that steal. You know what I mean? It wasn't just a free stealing candy from a baby type situation.
Yeah. So the sword's gone, and a couple other things happen, and then we learned that the old dude's assistant is actually the one who set up the sword being stolen because she's training the person who stole the sword. But she also can't read, so all the training that she's done was... What was that for? What was that? But the master of the person who stole the sword can't read, and so everything that she's taught to the person was just from pictures, and that's
Yes.
but the person she was training knows how to read, and so she learned more from the book that she was being trained from.
You skipped way ahead on that one. So
I'm just telling you what I know, you know?
Yeah. So the next day, they're like, "Hey, let's sleep on this. We'll figure it out in the morning."
Yeah, as you do when you've been stolen from.
Yeah, and then in the morning, Michelle Yeoh goes into detective mode, and she goes and meets with another family that's very, very affluent. And so
we aren't safe here. I can't scratch my nose.
Learning. Yeah, we're learning.
This is what y'all get.
No.
Got him. Oh, shit, that's freaky.
When we're in the right spot, it's a little freaky. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah, Michelle Yeoh she's on to something. She's got the scent. She's on the trail.
I had a thought. It's not about the movie. What if instead of full-time movie fans, it was freak-time freaky fans?
That's a whole. That's on the OnlyFans channel.
The full-time OnlyFans.
Exactly. That's a different project that we're working on.
Yeah.
That's much further down the line.
Yeah.
After we get monetized, we're gonna seek out other monetization.
Why are you laughing so hard over there? So what happens next? Was it the part I said?
No,
that's
a little ways further.
This isn't the backstory. This isn't the flashback yet.
No,
there's still more.
There's still a lot more.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
Chow comes back. Chow comes. He makes it to town.
Chow what?
Chow. Yeah, Chow arrives, only to find out my precious sword stolen already. He's not too happy.
Oh yeah, and then they get they figure out that what's happening. What?
There's
so much happening.
Yeah, they soon find out.
There's a lot more infidelity going on in this story than I thought there was. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at this right now, and
You're probably in a spot that you shouldn't.
There's a lot of. What do you mean?
So he shows back up into town.
This is
and he's
Chow makes
saying
acquaintance
like,
of
hey,
Inspector Tsai.
Yeah, so there was a cop there. There was a cop there in town. I think they were there when the robbery happened. But they're looking for the same person that Chow was looking for. Because so for Chow it's like a love story / revenge story. Like his thing is he's on a revenge trip. He's trying to find the woman who killed his master.
Yeah, which is apparently somebody who no, not his master. Somebody is out who killed his wife. I missed something. Did I watch this movie?
You know what? This review is just going to be watching the movie over now.
But
okay, drivers, take over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I do not know what I'm missing here.
So the cop is also looking for, I forget her name. Again, the names are in Chinese.
Yeah.
But she's the one who killed his.
You talking about Jen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She killed his master with some poison. Apparently his master was like really badass, and so Chow, like his number one disciple, learned everything from him, became also pretty badass. Mm-hmm. And has a legendary sword that we talked about, the Green
Destiny,
or Emerald Destiny, or whatever it was.
Yeah,
and that's the sword that was stolen. So there's a confrontation with the police and this woman and the one that stole the sword.
Jade Fox.
Yeah, Jade Fox is the one who killed his master. There's a big confrontation. Chow shows up, does his thing. He's really good at his thing, which is kung fu. But while Jade Fox is fighting, everybody's fighting. There's like, I want to say there's like at least 6 people involved in this fight.
Yeah. Everyone's fighting everywhere all at once.
Yeah. With kung fu.
With kung fu.
And so at some point, some guy gets his own weapon embedded in his head by Jade Fox.
Yeah.
She like kills a dude. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
With his coach axe.
Yeah. It's like
One bit I saw while he was watching, I was like, dang.
It's like a boomerang type weapon or something.
Yeah.
She threw it at him and hit him right in his brain, and
it stayed there.
Yeah, he no alive no more.
Crazy.
He didn't make it.
Full frontal lobe lobotomy.
Yeah, and then our mystery dressed in black mystery person who stole the sword originally comes and saves Jade Fox. We find out that Jade Fox and the girl who we find out, the girl dressed in black, is actually
Jen.
I guess I forget what they call them in China, but her family is just a very
she was there.
Rich family.
She was there at the governor's house.
Yeah. So
talking to Michelle Yeoh beforehand.
Exactly, and he met their daughter, which is the daughter is the one who was the one who stole the sword.
Yeah,
and is apparently crazy good at fighting. Yeah, she's just a genius at it.
She even made note about the sword and how it was heavier than she thought. And Michelle Yeoh was like, "That's because you don't know much about swords." And she was like, "Well, actually, I'm very good with them."
Then how come it feels heavy to you?
Yeah, that was basically
explain that, and she couldn't. So
yeah,
she lost that battle.
She does with most of the battles with Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah, because Michelle Yeoh is amazing, isn't she?
Steven is
he's nodding.
Yes. Oh God, I don't like that.
Oh no, I'm not going to describe that on YouTube. He did. He made a face.
He undulated his tongue.
Stop. That word is no. I don't like that word. No. No.
It was an
undulate somewhere else.
Apt description for sure.
I would like to aptly describe what happens in the next scene.
Oh, here you go. Let me get that for you, brother.
Yeah. So basically, again, the day ends because they always fight at night. Most of the fights are at night, except for the last one, but we'll get there.
Chow tracks down Jen and is like, "Hey, you're pretty good at this."
Yeah, he recognized that she could fight.
Yeah, so I could train you if you want.
Yeah, he says, "Hey, like you've got potential."
And she says, "You're not my dad." And that's the
it's
exchange.
true. It's
That's
true.
pretty
He's
much
not.
it.
Yeah. So then, okay. So I think we're getting a little bit closer. We can jump to where you were describing.
Oh, you're talking about
Jade Fox.
Yeah,
Jade
yeah.
Fox is just like a super deadly assassin with obviously the cops are after her.
Mm-hmm.
So after she kills a cop, so I guess yeah, she heard that the cop died from Michelle Yeoh the next day. And the next time they talk, she's like, you need to get out of here.
Yeah.
What's her name? Fox, Jade Fox. You need to get out of here, Jade Fox. You killed a policeman. And she's like, nah, I'm okay. And she's like, no, seriously, leave. And she's like, look, the only reason I'm in trouble is because you decided to steal that sword. Nobody knew I was here. We lived a happy life. I secretly training you. Everything was good.
Yeah.
You stole the blade, and now we're all in trouble.
Yeah.
And that's where she drops the bomb. She says, actually, I'm better than you. I have been for a long time. I surpassed you a long time ago. You'll never be as good as me.
She said, you're bad at this and you're illiterate.
Yeah.
and moved on.
And she
dabbed
said,
on her, yeah.
And she was
dabbed
like,
on her, moved
she was
on.
like, and you're poor and I'm rich. So you're old. She was like,
L+,
she's like,
ratio.
you're young. She's like, I'm young. You're old. You're yesterday's news. I'm tomorrow's hotness.
Keep going.
Yeah, and so really
Keep describing.
Yeah, so she was really thinking about Chow Yun-fat's offer. It was in the back of her brain. She kind of was, being all tough and cagey, and she was like, she talks a lot about I want my freedom.
Yeah.
Because they had an arranged marriage set up for her.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't like that
She
guy.
does not want an arranged
Why
marriage.
didn't she like this guy?
Because her boyfriend from the desert shows up in the night and goes, run away with me. And then we get the second movie.
Yeah, we get the movie within the movie. This is like...
which basically comes down to she was traveling with her family in the desert, and then a bunch of bandits came and tried to steal her jade comb.
Yeah, and the cool, tough, bad boy shows up who happens to be really handsome.
Yeah.
And very talented at fighting.
Yeah.
And so, of course, he's better than her, and that's why she likes him.
Right.
Because he's better at her
And
at
he
the
said,
thing.
hey, I'm going to take care of you because you almost died in the desert by yourself. And she goes, I don't want you to take care of me. And he said, too bad.
Yeah.
And then they...
Yeah.
a couple of times. And then he goes, I want...
Why can't I find love like that?
True.
In the desert.
True. Well, when was the last time you were in the desert?
That's true. My love life feels like a desert.
That's why you gotta go sometimes, Oh, it's okay.
sadness.
You can talk to Steven after this.
All right, Steven, you can make me feel better after this.
Whoa. It's a good thing you don't know what those...
Hey, do the Asian noise. Yo!
It's a really good thing you don't know how the soundboard works.
Do you have it on there?
No, I don't have it on there.
Okay, that's crazy.
But
That'd be crazy if you did.
But he could put it on there. It would.
You could use that for your podcast.
Perfect. It basically boils down to it, and then he's like, I could marry you, and she's like, I have an arranged marriage. And he's like, you could not.
Yeah.
I can go jump off that mountain, and then we could get married.
She's like, no, actually, I have to.
And so he decided to let her go, and that he would come back.
For love.
For love. Yeah, for love. And he would come
back. To let her
back.
go and to come back.
Yeah. And says something about jumping off a mountain and not dying, and then your dreams will come true.
Exactly like that.
I'm bastardizing probably an actual legend, but that's the basis of it. Is you jump off the mountain, you don't die, and you get to have a wish.
Have the girl. Oh,
you get one wish. Okay, so Steven's gone now.
It's the Asian yo as you bump.
Yo.
Yeah. So the whole second movie.
Yeah, and then we come back to the regular movie.
We found out that her love. She's got a backstory filled with love. It's that unattainable love because she's trapped by the customs and traditions of thousands of years of Chinese history.
Yeah. So we come
just
back.
Like the rest of us.
We come back to the regular movie, the first movie, and it's after the run away with me, and that's what he's here for. But she doesn't want to for some reason.
Yeah,
which is weird.
I think she isn't. She and
she's and then he interrupts the arranged marriage.
Yeah. Well, and then she randomly is in a restaurant. I was watching that. I've watched it twice within the last month.
Yeah, and then she beats everybody up and destroys the restaurant.
That's the Chinese kung fu movie trope,
which is also cool and fun and should remain a trope.
Yeah, it's also in another movie that I really like, Drunken Master,
Kung Fu Panda 3,
2 with Jackie Chan.
Drunken Master is very good.
Did you see Drunken Master 2?
No, I did not see
It's
Drunken
very
Master
good.
2. Have you seen Kung Fu Panda 3?
Maybe.
Steven's a little upset over there, I can tell.
What's funny is I've never seen Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
I've never seen 2.
Oh my God, the revelation.
I've seen the second one.
He's not seen it either.
The first one.
This is great.
So she beats up a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
In the restaurant because she's really good. And then the dudes find Chow and they're like, "Hey, this girl beat us up, all of us."
And he was like, good.
And, yeah. He's like, "I must train her.
Yeah.
She must be my disciple."
But before he can get to her, Michelle Yeoh gets to her and is like, "You need to give that sword back. Like now, it's not yours."
Yeah, I think no, I think doesn't she go find Michelle Yeoh? She goes to her and says, "Hey, we're friends and whatnot." And she's like, "Are we though?" And she's like, "Well, fine, I guess we're not."
Yeah, and then they fight.
Then they have there's a whole like arena filled with weapons, a whole room where they practice fighting. Except this time they're doing it for real.
Yeah.
And Michelle Yeoh is using tons of
for real practice fighting,
tons of weapons. One that she can't lift all the way because she's doesn't have the upper body strength to.
Good save.
And so, but
I saw the gears turning. They were going real quick. You went,
Please.
You were rooting for me the whole time. You can get there, buddy.
I was.
I know you can do this.
She couldn't lift it because it's heavy.
Exactly. It was too,
what you were looking
it was
for.
too heavy for her to lift above her head. She was trying to use the weapon. Wow.
You should have left it.
After I started off with the black clothes at night, and I should have known this one was going to be scuffed. This whole review after that.
Breaking news: full-time movie fans get
canceled. With only 170 subscribers.
The internet's outraged by Jarvis saying something.
The Philippines
just a little wrong.
The Philippines has never been more angry.
Dude, I'll be honest, if they get offended by that,
God bless
they gotta
them.
look at themselves because they are
Asian. We love you, Philippines and Myanmar. We know you're gonna love this review because I'm putting Kung Fu in the title.
It's true. That is true.
And y'all gonna search the heck out of it.
They're probably gonna say some more heinous things in the comments.
We won't be able to
about me specifically.
We won't be able to understand it though. Anyway,
it's true. The Philippines is
beautiful.
Have you seen Myanmar? It's beautiful.
Never. But speaking of beautiful, Michelle Yeoh, right, Steven? And CE are fighting their little hearts out. And it's, dude, such good fighting choreography, to be honest with you. So great. Like, it's really good. You could see that the apprentice, I'm going to call her, she's really good. But Michelle Yeoh just has that experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's still, like, the girl's giving her a run for her money, but it's still Michelle Yeoh at the top, even though she's a little bit cocky because she has the special, like, sword. You know what I'm saying? Even Michelle Yeoh
As
is
you
like...
should be.
Even Michelle
Yeoh's
Yeoh.
cool.
Yeah, even Michelle Yeoh, though, is like, you're nothing without that sword.
Yeah.
And then that kind of tilted her a little bit.
Yeah. Then Michelle Yeoh kind of loses, but not really.
Not really. Chow Yun Fat comes.
Yeah, and it says, you should train under me. I could be your master.
This is the 5th time he's asked her.
And she said, "No, you're not my dad."
And she runs away into the trees.
Yeah.
And Chow follows.
Yeah, and then they fight a little bit.
I mean, he obviously is outclassing her too.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's not even.
And then
it's not even close.
And then at some point, he's got her on the ropes, and she's like, "Hey, if you can get the sword back from me in 3 moves, I will train under you."
And he takes it back
immediately.
Immediately.
And she said, "Well."
She's like, "Hey,
I'm not going to do it anyway."
No, the first thing she literally says after he takes sword is, give it back.
Yeah.
She's like, give it back. And he was like, if you want it, you can have it. He
throws it over the waterfall. Yeah.
Over the waterfall. She jumps in to try to get it, and she
almost drowns.
Almost drowns. She is saved once again by Jade Fox.
Mm-hmm.
And taken to a cave where she's drugged by Jade Fox, because Jade Fox is still kind of pissed that her apprentice has surpassed her and hid the secrets of because when Jade Fox killed Chow's master.
Point.
Well, yeah, when she killed Chow's master, she took the techniques that were written in the book, because that's how they did things.
Only by picture description.
Yeah, and so she couldn't. It was secretly coded, so not everybody could just read it and know. And apparently, Jade Fox only knew so much. And
by secretly coded, he means it was written in words that she couldn't read.
I don't know. We don't know. They said they said symbols and stuff like that.
I looked it up afterwards. It was just that she couldn't read.
Oh, okay. But of course the rich.
That is what happened. But I think it's very important.
The rich girl,
much like a lot of affluent people, Lea Michele, other people, cannot read.
Yeah, but the governor's daughter could.
The governor's daughter could.
She had the money to have a proper education.
Yeah.
So she had a leg up in the world over Jade Fox.
The moral of the story is studying does get you places.
Yeah.
Reading.
Important. Good.
Turns you into a swordsman.
Or swordswoman.
Or swordswoman, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I gotta read right now.
So you can be a swordswoman?
Every time you read a book, you get another sword. That's my rule.
Yeah.
Pick it up. Eye of the world. There you go.
Oh my
Start
gosh.
it up.
It's a much better reward than like those personal pan pizzas you got from Pizza Hut for reading. You remember that?
We had Krispy Kreme donuts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We had personal pizzas
that sounds
from
much better.
Yeah, from
I remember that.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I've never heard of the crispy. I've never
The
heard of
donuts
Krispy
was
Kreme.
awesome.
Dude, the
loved
personal
that
pan, dude, I remember going and it was like just to pick up my pizza. It was so great.
Yeah.
Free because you read books.
Now we gotta get through the last 10 minutes of this movie.
Okay, let's do it.
Jen leaves to go make an antidote for the poison dart that she.
Wait, you.
Oh, okay, sorry, I skipped over the important thing.
Okay, so Chow Yun Fat finds what's her name? Jen. You said.
Yeah.
Finds Jen all drugged up
and,
in the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle Yeoh shows up. And she's like, what's going on? Because he's literally like rubbing her back or touching her back or whatever. So
poison dart.
Well, Michelle Yeoh shows up and she's like, what's going on here? Why are your hands on this young lady?
Yeah.
And then he's like, well, she's poisoned and I'm touching her chakras. I'm assuming. That's what he didn't actually. That's what I
tell my wife I'm doing with her too. Yeah.
He didn't actually say that. But I think that's what he was doing.
It's actually just Naruto. That's what we're doing.
Reviewing. And so
then this big demon angel lady comes and says, "I'm actually going to destroy the world." And then through the power of friendship and reconciling with your best friend, you win.
Well, when she asked
That's Naruto.
Yeah, that's Naruto.
Okay, I was like,
We'll do that one on Full-Time Anime Fans.
Yeah.
But she asked him, what's going on here? And he's like, she's poisoned. Jade Fox poisoned her. And she's like, okay. And he's like, what are you doing here? And she's like, we followed Jade Fox here. And they're like, uh-oh, because we haven't seen her. We don't know where she's at.
Yeah.
Okay, now flying needles, poison needles come out from everywhere.
And then Jen.
No.
Yeah, they start fighting.
Jade Fox and Chow.
Yeah, and Chow wins by mortally wounding Fox.
His sword literally cuts her sword up and flings it at her,
which is
like
awesome.
projectiles.
Yeah.
And also both Michelle and Chow block the needles that are being shot at them with their swords, which is crazy.
Yeah, because they're just that cool.
Well, most of them, anyways.
Yeah. But before Jade Fox dies, she confesses that she was going to kill Jen because Jen can read and she can't. I'm paraphrasing in my own way, but that's it. Illiteracy wins. But not really, because literacy does win. Remember to read, kids. It's important.
Always read the fine print.
Yeah, so Jen leaves to go make an antidote so that nobody dies except for Jade, because fuck her, I guess.
Yeah, she's got sword pieces all up in her.
Yeah, there's no antidote for wounds, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for shards of metal shot through you at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah. Chow is dying and says, I love you, Michelle Yeoh. And she said, yeah, I know. I've been trying to tell you this whole time. And then he dies and Jen returns and she's sad about it.
Yeah.
And then the old guy gets the Green Destiny. And then the guy who wants to marry Jen jumps off the mountain and dies. Happy
ending for everybody.
That's the story. And then Jen also jumps off a bridge.
That's
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
It kind of plays like a Quentin Tarantino movie in the sense that everybody dies.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
This is one of his ones that didn't have a satisfactory ending.
It depends on how you feel about the characters.
Sure. I mean,
Michelle Yeoh's fine.
Well, I mean, she's heartbroken and she'll never, she lost the love of her life that she never got to be with.
Come on, it's Michelle Yeoh. She's fine.
Is she fine, Steven? Hold on. Is she fine?
You bet your ass she's fine.
Michelle Yeoh is fine. You heard it here.
That's what I already know that is exactly what you're going to title this episode.
Michelle Yeoh is fine.
And I'm mad in advance.
I actually wasn't, but now I am.
What were you?
What
were you going to title it?
I don't know.
It was probably going to be.
I literally
Michelle
come
Yeoh
up with it
fine.
like the moment I'm making the thumbnail is when I come up with it.
Steven's cooking.
None of this is planned out.
Is it offensive to go, yo, Michelle is fine?
Yes, that is offensive, and I'm not repeating it.
Okay.
Tell us how you feel about Michelle Yeoh in the comments.
And if anybody says anything negative, you're being blocked from this account.
Yeah, and Steven's coming after you. We're gonna give him your name and address.
So, anyways, 2002. That's when this came out.
That's your joke, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's an homage to you.
Oh, I'm an homage. Omelette du homage.
And Steven died. He's dead.
How much money? How much money did it cost? Go ahead, everybody.
This was
2000.
2000. 500.
15 million.
500 million? 500,000. Okay.
15 million.
15 million. Jarvis, your sniffer's doing real good. 17 million.
Ooh.
Guess how much it made in the U.S. and Canada its opening weekend?
24
million. Okay. 34 million. Okay, so opening weekend.
24 million and one.
All right. We're not doing prices right. Opening weekend, U.S. and Canada, $663,000.
Oh.
Yeah, box office bomb in the U.S.
Because I think at that time we still didn't like
But
foreign movies with subtitles.
But throughout its entire lifespan in the theaters, it made $128 million in just U.S. and Canada. Total worldwide was $214 million.
I mean, they did pretty good.
Yeah, that's the kind of investment Hollywood's looking for,
Yeah.
you know. That's it.
Thanks for that, Steven.
In Spanish, the title is El Tigre y el Dragón. That's a fun fact. That's right here.
Tiger and the Dragon.
Yeah, the Tiger and the Dragon is what it's called.
Didn't want to bother with the adjectives.
No, they didn't.
They usually don't, right?
And in Brazil, it's O Tigre e o Dragão, which is also just the tiger and the dragon, which is pretty cool. In Austria, it's tiger and dragon, even shorter, which I think is kind of dumb. In a lot of countries, it's just tiger and dragon. Germany's is quite literally tiger and dragon.
Yeah. I like the American version better.
Yeah.
The tiger crouches while the dragon is hidden.
You know what is
Don't.
the original title?
In Chinese. You've got to say it in Chinese.
Wohu Kong Long. That's what it says right here. Original. Wohu Kang Long.
I swear you said something completely different the second time.
Sorry. El Tigre y el Dragón.
What other interesting facts do you have about this movie for us?
Well, just off the top of my head here.
yeah.
You want some silly little goofs?
Sure.
At
Why
around
not?
an hour and 30 minutes in, during the fight between Yu Shulin and Zhao Long, many floor tiles are smashed by Shulin. After Shulin discards her heavy metal weapon and continues to fight, the tiles appear intact.
It's just like
Still
all of your
visual goof.
side-scrolling fighting games, where like they slam someone down and all the tiles break, but then like they fix immediately.
Michelle Yeoh deliberately did not work for a year before filming so that she could concentrate on training and learning Mandarin.
She did great. I could tell. I couldn't even tell she wasn't Mandarin. The Mandarin.
Yeah, it took me a long time to realize Michelle Yeoh's not an orange. Did I ever share that meme with you, Steven? Is a Renaissance painting of an orange speaking in some like scriptic language and somebody looking at it going, "Sorry, I don't speak Mandarin." But it's like a Renaissance painting.
It's hilarious.
I'm going to find it.
You better.
I didn't like that.
Oh, sorry. So, arbitrary rating system time?
Yeah. You first.
Me first?
Yeah.
I think this is rewatchable.
Short and sweet.
Yeah.
I also think it's rewatchable. I also think we need to start framing these cameras a little bit different because we make it look like Jarvis is massive.
Yeah, you got a lot of headroom.
I'm a hobbit, and Jarvis is actually just Hagrid.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on. Let's make it realistic. Ready? Hey, Jarvis. Go ahead.
Hey, Michael.
You gotta look down a little bit. Yeah.
Hey, Michael.
How's it going? Did you like the
Good.
movie?
I did. I thought it was pretty good.
That's good. Does it feel? Oh, it's so good. And that's how filmmaking works.
If you just sit up and just come forward a little bit, you'll probably be good. Yeah, there you go.
You just need to zoom out on my camera a little bit.
I think these are primed, no?
No. Don't zoom.
So rewatchable, guys.
Yeah, rewatchable.
We think it's pretty good. We think it's rewatchable. We think you should watch it if you haven't.
And rewatch it if you haven't.
We also think that you should like and subscribe if you haven't. We're looking at you, Philippines and Myanmar.
Yeah, those last like 10 seconds are really good for the algorithm.
Yeah, this is great. But anyways,
Good job, everybody.
We're glad to be back. Thanks for watching. Help us get to 200. I don't know if we're gonna do anything special. Are we gonna do anything special for 200? Or is it gonna be like 500? Like, are we just gonna hit the 500s?
250 would be kind of a goal.
If we get to 250 subscribers, I will make Jarvis an OnlyFans.
We'll talk about that.
Is that a good incentive?
I don't know,
Is
but
that
we
a
need
good
some
incentive?
likes too, you guys. Like, if you guys are watching it, just turn your.
You guys got to start doing your job over here.
No, we could use your help. We look. We're gonna do this regardless. We have fun with this. It's a cool, just fun. I love watching movies and talking about movies. It's gonna happen regardless. But we would appreciate, like, if you turn your phone from landscape to portrait, hit the like button, and then you can go back to watching.
And if you're asleep and you're just finishing this up. Okay, so if you can hit the like button now that you're awake, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, most of you guys are on phones and tablets, I saw.
Steven
And you guys
really
are
liked that
are
one.
definitely awake.
Look, don't hate the play, hate the game. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to reach goals here. Jarvis's
reach our goals.
2025 goal is to get us to 1,000 subscribers, right?
Yes,
That's
yes.
the 2025 goal.
We want that this year. We want that
and
next
we'll
month.
get it. Gosh darn it!
We want it next month. It'd be. You know what? I'll even go a little bit further. It'd be a great birthday present for me.
I agree. And tell everybody when that will be.
It's early March. Make it happen. Like before the 10th of March.
And you know what else you can make happen? This day.
I hope
Being-
it's everything.
I almost did the high school the
Your
thing.
day is everything you dreamed it'd be and more. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll catch you in the next one.
In high school, my principal used to start the morning announcements with "Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours."
Bye, full-time movie fans.
I'm gonna go eat egg roll now.
Chow Young Fat, am I right?
Hey, full-time MFers. You like this video? 'Cause we sure did. If you liked it, maybe you should share it with your friends. Maybe like the video and subscribe.
If we were you, that's what we would do. If I was watching this,
I'd be all over that.
Like, and I'd hit that share, and then I would hit that subscribe in that order.
Yeah. There's also another video that's popped up. YouTube thinks you like this one, so you should watch that one now.
See you next time.